You're listening to 90.3 KEXP, Audio Oasis, the Northwest Music Show. I'm your host, Sharlese, and now it's time for a live performance from Parenthetical Girls, Audio Oasis, KEXP, Seattle.
Bread and wine of ruddy, wretched men. I bet you've got it in for them. Their crass, suntanned, uneducated hands. You always found a place for them. This greedy grace that permeates girls my age. I'm not ashamed to say, even on their knees, it's the sad, simple dignities that charm the pants off me. Blue blood well hung, and just a touch too young for all the gifts God's blessed me with. She's thick as shh, and pregnant with the myth of a noble proletariat. As you take to task this great guiltless gilded class, well, please don't make me laugh, and bless these men of means whose key bumps of ketamine still sweep you off your feet. As we have been, so we will always be. And I gather what you think of me, so I won't defend nor condescend. Just know you've got my sympathy.
You're listening to Parenthetical Girls, live on Audio Oasis, KEXP.
Dancing consolingly slow.
You are listening to a live performance on Audio Oasis by Parenthetical Girls. You just heard Entitlements and Sympathy for Spastics. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, this is super awesome. I have to say that Sympathy for Spastics, the Into the Woods video of you guys at the church.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is so great.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, I just hang on every word, and it's just done in the right space.
Yeah.
And I feel like you always pick, when you guys do videos, there's always certain spaces that you guys pick to be filmed, and you do a really good job of it in capturing just everything that Parenthetical Girls is about.
Yeah, for those who haven't seen it, we did a series of live performances in sort of unique spaces around Portland.
Yeah.
We've released 2 of 4. We have a couple more that are coming out.
The boat is great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very excited about
so
that
that
one.
was one of your favorite places?
Well, it became one very quickly.
Yeah. How did you find it? Is it still there? And how'd you get into it and not get in trouble?
Okay, so there was an abandoned, or it was a ferry boat that has been around since I believe the 20s, was built in the 20s or 30s. And it had been it had been a ferry in Seattle, actually, before they originally it was a ferry in San Francisco, then it became a ferry in Seattle before they changed the ferry system over, and then it was a restaurant in Portland for a long time. And then for the last 10 years or so has just been abandoned and sitting on about an hour outside of Portland.
Yeah.
We kind of stumbled upon it through very, very weird circumstances, but went out there and just
plugged in.
We just went, yeah. There was no, I mean, it was pretty, it wasn't really, it was for a space that was as beautiful and strange as that was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the middle of nowhere, so there was no one around at all to really bust us.
Yeah.
So
could you talk about the next 2 places?
Yeah. Actually, the next one is finished. It's we shot a video on. Amber knows more about this. On a carousel in Portland at a place called Oaks Park.
Yeah, the carousel was built also in the 20s, and it was refurbished, I think, I don't know, just like a couple years ago, and it's really gorgeous.
Oh gosh,
I think it's one of the oldest traditional carousels.
That's so cool.
So we played on it while it was
moving.
Yeah.
And,
wow.
Got kind of dizzy.
Yeah.
How many takes did you guys do?
Not enough, probably, but we did several. 5.
And what song is it for?
It's for All the Final Girls, which we played the last time we were here, actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So one of the things I want to concentrate in this interview about was the Privilege Abridged, which was just released, and all of the Privilege EPs. And my friend Travis let me borrow his box set, I guess I could say, of all the... he has all of them but you. Mm-hmm. And we kind of went through it and listened to everything and just kind of looked at everything. And I want to tell listeners that if you get a hold of this, actually, most of them are sold out, right?
They're mostly gone.
Yeah.
They're way too expensive. They're ludicrous.
Right. And I guess if they do go up on eBay, it's gone and they're very expensive to buy. Are you available anywhere?
Me?
At all?
I have a dozen of me. I've got a dozen me's, and I am selling them for a ridiculous amount of money because I need to fund this project.
Right. Well, the whole Privilege EP series is so personal, and I just want to tell listeners that you guys even you guys numbered them in your blood, and you guys have video of it.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is kind of like a secret, and maybe secrets into Zach personally, or into the music or the band.
I think that all of the content is sort of meant to be digestible from a point of view of somebody who's just listening to it in passing, and but at the same time, the content of all of the songs is pretty dense and interrelated.
Right.
Yeah.
So, did you write all the songs at once?
No, we actually, and that was part of the experiment of doing an EP series, which the original Privilege series was trying to do, trying to focus on shorter bursts of music and trying to not think in the scope of an album, because our previous album, Entitlements, which came out forever ago now, took a very long time to build and write, and was very aesthetically consistent, and we really wanted to try to do as many different things as we could and try to do a bunch of different, try to experiment a little bit more. And so in sort of focusing on smaller, less ambitious projects, we were able to do things that were perhaps, that we wouldn't have done if we were making a full album. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we wrote and recorded each of the albums in succession.
Okay.
Or each of the EPs, rather.
So did you guys pick a theme and then write songs?
Not really. The songs that we were, that was another part of it too, is that I have always, our records historically have always been sort of concept albums, and I really wanted to have each of the individual songs be, have them stand on their own, and so the idea was to build these more sort of bite-sized pieces. Towards the end of towards the middle, I guess, of the series, I started to sort of find themes that were lingering throughout all of the songs unintentionally, and sort of built, I guess, off of those and tried to close the bookend of conceptual bookend on it. So, but it wasn't planned out as such. Yeah.
Can I ask who Evelyn McHale is?
Yeah, Evelyn McHale was a woman who, in 1947, I believe, threw herself off of the Empire State Building and landed atop a limousine below and crushed the roof of the limousine and landed in a state that looked like just complete peaceful grace, and was photographed, and the images sort of circulated a lot for a number of years as the most beautiful suicide, quote unquote.
I want to look it up.
It's gorgeous.
I will after this.
And has nothing really at all to do with the song that she's named after, but I just like the concept. Yeah. Metaphors.
Which is a lot of parenthetical girl songs, metaphors in it. Yeah. Well, speaking of that song, you guys have a couple more songs. Parenthetical Girls live on Audio Oasis, KEXP.
This song is called Evelyn McHale.
For your heart, but we never meant you any harm. And still, though we fought not to be caught, how the thought made me hard. And sure, we look lonesome from afar. Well, don't we look the part? A sweetheart remembered for your art. last on that lawn. Well, how long must we be strung along? And might all thy ill will be undone by the sum of one song. And sure, you got crippled by that heart. No longer molded monthly, the scarred by the way that we are. Oh, sweetheart, those sycophants ain't fun. Take those drones by the stones and we'll be stars, just the way that we are.
You are listening to a live performance by Parenthetical Girls on Audio Oasis, KEXP.
The sky of patent leather, together just one last night. And when it's time, just remember that these were your reasons why. A slap on the wrist, there are fates worse than this, though none that spring to mind. So just close your eyes and think it over. It's better we said goodbye.
And let's not talk of love, exhausted by the thought of love was enough.
I held my breath, you held my interest, mysterious bars round my neck. And when it comes, I will miss this from navel to neck. I pursed my lips, you kept my secrets, enough hope to hang us both with. Then in the end, we begged forgiveness, and they left us for dead.
So let's not speak of love or make believe we're more than the parts of the sun. The sun, dearly departed, not what we've started.
Listener powered 90.3 KEXP. You heard 2 more live songs by Parenthetical Girls. You heard Curtains and Evelyn McHale. To keep up with Parenthetical Girls, you can parentheticalgirls.com. And you can listen to their Bandcamp if you want to hear the Privilege EPs or anything.
No.
Nothing?
No, the Privilege stuff is on SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud, okay. Well, thank you again, all of you guys. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
thanks for listening to Audio Oasis. Got an in-studio with Pesner next. And you just heard a live performance by Parenthetical Girls on Listener Powered 90.3 KEXP, Seattle.